Hi, you're welcome to Artin TV1, and today I will want us to look at something that is gradually eating into the depth of the society, is gradually taking over the society. And each time it occurs, it causes the heart to bleed and the ears to think. And my question each time is, how do we get to this point? What is responsible for this situation that we are witnessing in this age? An Igbo adage says that na nketa adigi ata okpukpo anyadoro ya n'onu. That is, a dog does not chew the bone that is hung on his neck. But today, what we see is quite different from that adage. Every day, the internet is with one form of news about get-rich syndrome or the other. Therefore, I decided to actually make us look at it. Where is this issue from? Is it from the family, from the individual, or the society? Yes, it is said that the first contact of a child is the home. And it is in that home that a child is trained and taught about morals and ethical conduct. But as this child grows up and is being thrown into the society where he comes in contact with other individuals, at that point as a parent, can you say that the trainings that you had given to him is enough to withstand the pressure that comes from his external environment? Because some parents will always say, I've trained my child, I've taught him all he needs to know. But what you taught him, is it really enough for him to withstand the pressures from his peer group? Because most of them, yes, could be well trained, but the pressure of the peer group influence, being wanting to be accepted in a particular society or particular environment, could make them to do what they should not do. Now, you see, the way things are going, I don't really know where we are going to go from here in the next 2 to 3, 4, 5 years. Still pointing hands or fingers, still pointing fingers to the family. Most of our parents are in the habit of comparing their children to the others. Have you not seen Emeka? He's doing well. What are you still doing in the house? You're here for me to be feeding you. Go and find your levels. Go and do what they are doing so that you will come in with money and stuff. And before you know what is happening, your child will be tired of you abusing him with your words. Therefore, he goes out to hang out with his friends and learn whatever they are doing, and they join and do it. And your own is just for him to get the money. I see parents these days hide under an adage that says, Onye zosia nwa, nwa ya azụba or onye zosia ụmụ, ụmụ ya azụba. The question here is, at what point will you say that now you're done with training your children? It's now your children's turn to train you. At what point? At the point of 18? Is it when they are supposed to be taking care of you? Because all these things makes parents to lose honor in the face of their children. And that is why they cannot correct their child, even when their child is doing what is wrong, and they grow up with it and become uncontrollable. And they feel that the world is their own, and they do anything they want to do to get away with it. Please, the family should rise up to this occasion, because every growth begins somewhere. And to me, this actually begins in the house, in the home. If you train up your child in the way your child should go, it will be difficult for that child to depart from it. Even when the child does, tendency is he or she will still come back to that training. Most of our parents don't start training at the tender age. When the child is still a child, we begin training when we know we can no more control their excesses. So please, I'm going to encourage the families to go back again to the drawing board. Also, the society, the role of the society in correcting a child that is going the wrong way. While we were growing up, it is said, is a known fact, no that is, a child is trained by every elder in the environment where he or she is growing up from. But today, it is no more like that. If a child is disciplined by a neighbor, the parents goes into a fight. Why will you beat my child? In our days, it was not like that. Your parents will not even question. What they will ask is, what did you do? And by the time you say what you did that made a neighbor to beat you, your parents will add to the beating. That was how we learned. That was how we grew up. I am not saying that crime was not in existence during our own time, but it was at the barest minimum. But today, every day, you read about a boy killed, a girl killed, a child kidnapped, and all that. The role of the society in bringing up a child, it cannot be taken away from shaping the behavioral pattern of a child. Also, the society questions the source of wealth of a child. Where did he get the money from? They begin to look. And because you know you're being monitored, your activities are being monitored, there are certain things you do not do. There are certain people you do not join to get wealth. But today, the reverse is the case. The society celebrates wealth. The society celebrates the person who is wealthy more than the person who is not wealthy. It is not of him that willeth, neither of him that runneth, but is of the Lord that showeth mercy. Now we come to the individual. I also hold the individual responsible for the actions that he or she has engaged in. Where is the moral? Where is the ethics that your parents taught you? Where are they? Where did you keep it? The rug that you swept it under, is time that you begin to bring it out. Because every person is answerable to the crime that they committed. If you have it at the back of your mind, then you know that you are responsible for your actions. Even if the situation did not permit you to be trained, there are other people who are well trained. Associate with them. And as you're growing, you know what is good and what is bad. You need to make the right choice. You as an individual need to make the right choice if you are to help reduce what is going on currently in the society. Let's see how to restore love, peace, and joy again in our society. Thank you, because our team cares for you.